Okay, and as I did a little video of this afternoon, as landlords and investors, you should really be making sure that you educate yourself as much as you possibly can do. And if you can do it for free, even better. And then if I then add the added bonus that it can save you thousands of pounds, then gosh, is there anything bad that could come about from this? So I'm going to be telling you about things this evening that some of you may already be aware of, but for processes, it may all be that some things you may not be quite so clear on. So the agenda for this evening's meeting is I'm going to talk about something which is the Coventry Landlord Accreditation Scheme. Now, some of you may be aware of it being about, but what it's doing, why it's happening, the key benefits of why, the reason why it's been introduced as far as landlords are concerned, what the council's benefits are, what your benefits are as an investor, how do I become accredited, and in addition to that, some more free training that we're going to be able to give you if you're a property investor looking to invest in Coventry at the moment as well. So lots and lots of really valuable information for you this evening. So we'll start on the Coventry Landlord Accreditation Scheme. So this was introduced by the council, Coventry City Council, and it's an absolutely free course. It's a free scheme that's been introduced. So it's a voluntary scheme. You don't have to be part of it, but as I will come on to a little bit later on, the benefits of being accredited with the Landlord Accreditation Scheme are pretty substantial as far as funding is concerned. So it's been introduced for landlords and also letting agencies, but I will emphasise this, it does not apply for the local authority owned or housing association properties where other service level agreements obviously apply. So aims of the scheme. So what was the reason that the council brought these things in? So as far as their official publications, as far as they're concerned, to improve conditions and also the management of private rented sector properties in Coventry. I know they brought something in previously a couple of years ago now, something of a similar ilk, but they've reintroduced this now with this new Coventry Landlord Accreditation Scheme. So for landlords, letting agencies, tenants and local residents to enjoy the benefits of good property conditions, competent management standards, and also considerate neighbourly behaviour. So all their official publications that they have for this. So we then move on to the benefits of becoming accredited. So if you're a landlord and you think to yourself, oh gosh, why should I take a day out of my time to attend this particular course? So it's a free training course from the council on a variety of areas, including housing law. In addition to that, you'll be able to advertise yourself as an accredited by Coventry City Council. So you've gone through their civ as such, they've accredited you. So as far as your tenants are concerned, it gives them a bit of an assurance, the fact that you know what you're doing. In addition to that, your fees for HMO licenses are likely to be cheaper, and this is where the savings come substantially. So if you are a landlord, you are not accredited, and you wish to apply for a HMO license in Coventry, you will pay £12.50 for a 12-month license. Now, if you become accredited, and in addition to that, your letting agency that manages your property is also accredited, you will get a 5-year license for £640. There's a massive difference between the two. So becoming accredited, going through this process, it's very much worth doing. And it's a really good day of education on a number of different things as far as the marketplace is concerned and educating you on things. So how do you become accredited? So you've got to be a fit and proper person. I'm sure we'll all agree that with a smile on our faces, we're all fit and proper. The physical condition of all the properties you own or manage meet minimum legal standards as far as planning also and building control requirements are concerned as well. Your management practices are fair and reasonable and meet the management code and practice requirements. You can download certain documents on this off the website itself, the Coventry Council website. Community relations are maintained, including waste management at the property. So in particular for your HMOs are concerned, it can be a bugbear as far as tenants putting the wrong thing in wrong bins and bins not being collected. So these are things to be considerate of. In addition to that, you've ensured that all properties owned or managed by yourself have achieved the highest EPC ratings possible, within reason, obviously, for different property construction type. So how do I become accredited? So you're attending the free online course. Now, if you're looking to book yourself on for this, so you've got a HMO that you're going to need to be licensing quite soon, there are different courses that are coming up over the next couple of months, as you'll see here with these dates, and they're all being done. So you can do it from the comfort of your own sofa at home. You don't have to go to the Coventry Council House as they were doing initially. In addition to that, the content of the actual course itself, so you're going to be running through management regulations, an overview of the requirements, landlord statutory requirements. So these are really important things that for you as a landlord for a day out, it's really useful information that you'll understand. And some things you think, gosh, I hadn't even realised that I was doing something wrong. For example, with the associated hazards with regards to your health and safety, there's certain things you think, gosh, I need to get that changed quickly. And it may only be one thing you pick up, one little gem, but it's really valuable information. HMO licensing, the hoops that you have to jump through with that, but making sure your properties meet those standards. Again, the schemes, the applications, and the documentation you need to provide for it. And also tenancy relations. So as far as the legal requirements, as far as making sure you do things in line with your short hold tenancy agreements as well. And obviously then possession, which I know has been thrown up into the air and is still falling as far as the way that we need to now try and get repossessions as far as COVID's concerned. So next stage, complete the below documentation. So you've been on the course, you've done the first hurdle. The next stage of getting actually accredited is you've got to fill out the landlord fit and proper declaration. So pretty much signing a form there. The landlord application form, the CLAS self-accreditation inspection checklist, and also the code of management for landlords. So all pretty much straightforward. And all of this is downloadable off the council website. If you just search for Coventry Landlord Accreditation Scheme, you will be able to find all this documentation and a lot of the information which I've presented to you this evening. So once you're accredited, you will then go on to the register. So if you look on there, you'll be able to see the landlords that have currently been accredited for the accreditation scheme, and also the agencies that have been accredited so far. And in addition to you get a certificate. Yay! So you get a certificate for all the efforts. So we're very proud of the fact of that. As a letting agency, there was an awful lot more, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of records that we had to send through to the council, but we now have our accreditation. So as far as our landlords are concerned, and this is a key factor to be wary of as far as if you've got a letting agency managing your HMO, if you want to get a new license, your property manager also has to be accredited as well. That's a key thing to bear in mind with regards to agencies that you choose. So we then move on to some more free training for yourself. So if you're a property investor and you're looking to invest in Coventry, Homemaker Properties, we've got a brand new website which we've introduced quite recently, and I introduced you to some of this just last month. We've got some information with regards to the services we provide with regards to property sourcing, but there's free downloads here as far as area guides, some case studies of what some other investors have done, the sorts of figures they're achieving. And in addition to that, some frequently asked questions. I've answered lots and lots of questions, but if you do have some more that you may wish for me to answer, please let me know and I'll put some more videos and some more frequently asked questions onto the website as well. So lots and lots of free things. So as far for ourselves as a letting agency, Coventry and Warwickshire PIN, we'd like to work with you to make you more successful with your Coventry properties. Lots and lots of investment that we've had over the last couple of months, a new website which we've introduced, new to let boards, looking very, very fine and fancy. And in addition to that, some new shop front signage which we've invested in today as well, which has just been fitted. So we're very proud of it all. We'd love to work with you to make you more successful if we can do. So if there's any questions, any queries, do please come to me and speak to me. I'd love to help.